It sounds pretty good. Thank you, Steve. New at 5:30 tonight, the public will have a chance to weigh in on a new law in Montgomery County that cracks down on animal abuse. This is in response to a case in Sprakers where dozens of dogs had to be rescued from a breeder earlier this year after authorities say they were found living outside in the bitter cold. You might remember that story. Lynn Falsetti has more for us now on just what's up for discussion.
Well, no,
Montgomery County Executive Matt Ossenfort has just days to decide whether to sign off on a new law protecting pets.
We're really tackling this issue head on and not denying that the problem exists.
The bill protects companion animals like dogs and cats from abuse. The county wants to form a department that will be in charge of setting the regulations and creating an animal abuse registry, which would prevent offenders from possessing, adopting, owning, or buying animals for 10 years. The law would also require a potential breeder or seller to fill out an application and undergo an annual inspection. These changes come after one specific high-profile case sparked outrage. The county decided to do something after nearly 40 dogs were seized from this property in Sprakers. The dogs were forced to live outside in the cold with little to no shelter.
This piece of legislation,
Legislator Martin Kelly wrote the law and says it won't cost taxpayers a dime.
the fee structure is going to support this department, and it'll also potentially allow the municipalities throughout the county to share this service and be used as part of the consolidation of services that the governor has pushed towns and counties to do, so that their residents can get the rebate check for 2015.
But it's how the county would enforce these new regulations that's top priority.
You know, there's a lot of great laws, but if you don't have that enforcement aspect, then it's just a piece of paper on the shelf. So really making sure it does what it's supposed to do is my biggest concern.
If approved, the law could take effect next year. In Fonda, Lynn Falsetti, CBS 6 News.
And if you would like to weigh in on this law, the public hearing is tonight at 7 in the legislative chambers located at 64 Broadway in Fonda. And coming up in the next half hour, we'll hear from an animal control officer who says he knows firsthand the growing need for tougher regulations in Montgomery County.